Live from the K2D4Network.com studios, it's Dan Hohlfeld.
Welcome back to the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. New Year's 2019, folks. Never thought we would see the light of day of 2019. I thought we were going to have flying cars in 2015. I thought we were going to see it all. But maybe we will someday. Stuff's starting to come to a head. But yeah, we'll see what the future brings and go from there.
Well, we'll see.
So, let's go on to the next story. This is huge. Spaceport operations license has been granted in Adams County, Colorado. Now, this is Colorado Air and Spaceport. This was approved on August 17th, 2018. So I want to play a short video about it, kind of describes what's going on, and then I want to discuss it a little bit.
For more than a century, the pursuit of flight and space exploration has provided humankind with monumental moments, remarkable milestones, and the continuing quest for what's next. Located just outside Denver, Colorado Air and Spaceport is poised to achieve new heights of prosperity for the commercial space industry. The potential for partnerships includes more than 400 companies already operating in Colorado. These industry leaders are pioneering and supporting groundbreaking missions and research related to space and planetary science. That's right, the state known for mountains and world-class recreation is also home to 21st century jobs and 21st century dreams. The pipeline for aerospace talent also begins in Colorado with graduates from top universities, the United States Air Force Academy, and regional air.
Because otherwise this is going to get picked up and flagged. But let's go here. Gotta love the censorship.
With more than 1,000 acres of open land ready for development, licensed operators can help shape the future of this property and its potential. It's a future that will include horizontal launches of vehicles destined for suborbital space. The possible payloads include microgravity experiments or testing and validating components built by Colorado companies for use in commercial and national security satellites. And who can imagine a day when you can board a space vehicle at Colorado Air and Spaceport destined for Europe, Asia, Africa, or South America on a flight that's a little shorter than a feature movie.
The future.
This is the time for big dreams.
So there we go. That's what I really wanted to show right there, folks. That's Colorado Air and Spaceport. So now they're gonna, well, let's break this down. I'm gonna go over to their page here. Part of the disclosure to get the public to be a space flight approved here. Vision. All right. So our vision, Colorado Air and Spaceport will serve as America's hub for commercial space transportation, research, and development. Horizontal launch facilities like Colorado Air and Spaceport are developing around the world and have the potential to become the foundation for a global suborbital transportation network. Located 6 miles from the Denver, that's important, folks. Located 6 miles from Denver International Airport, Colorado Air and Spaceport is conveniently, another key word, folks, accessible. For more information, okay, blah, blah, blah. So right there, let's break that down. So you're going to have the spaceport in Colorado. And they're talking 6 miles from the Denver International Airport. So this is how the future is going to look. You can see it already with space travel for the general public. You're going to get on a plane where you live. So we still don't have teleportation technology, even though that exists already, but that's a side issue. Get on a plane, get to Denver International Airport. They're probably going to get a shuttle You know, maybe build an Amtrak or something quick. They'll have those SpaceX tunnels or whatever to fly you super light luminosity speed. And then get off at the spaceport. And then from a spaceport, you'll go to outer space, orbit Mars, the moon. The future's there. That's what we're looking at. So we're not going to get as convenient as we want, but they do have to do this slow for the average people here, folks. But it's great to see that this is starting to develop, because, you know, for a while there was like, well, things are going slow, and it's like, well, what's going on? And you start to get really irritated with it. And
oh yeah,
8 of the nation's leading aerospace contractors are headquartered in Colorado, along with major U.S. Department of Defense facilities, NASA research and development activities, and top-rank universities for aerospace. So they got all these companies and NASA and all that in Colorado already. This is just, you can see how everything's starting to come together. They're going to build this out where there's a bunch of farmland. Use that. You'll come into the spaceport. One thing they mentioned in this article, it's got to be the horizontal, did I say that right? Horizontal, not vertical, yeah, takeoff. Because there was some, safety, I don't know if it was safety, but there was some regulation that made it so they can't take off that way. But if they can do it like a plane, and that's the way to do it anyway, because if they can do it like a plane, people are going to be used to it. It ain't going to be any problem. It's like, okay, I got a meeting up on the moon, so I'm going to go over to my airport. I'm going to get down to Denver International, get on that train. That'll take me down to the aerospace port there, and we'll go up to the moon from there. Land down there, do your business. It's going to be pretty mainstream here, folks. Here's a map. All being developed. So we got exciting times ahead, and but like I said, it's just getting there. That's, you start to ask yourself. That's in Watkins, Adams County, by the way. Again, what will a horizontal launch look like? The vehicles will take off like a traditional airplane using jet fuel, but after clearing the spaceport, rocket boosters launch the craft into suborbital flight. To land, the crafts drop out of suborbital flight and will land like traditional airplane. When will we see space travel from Colorado? A space company will have to apply for license as an operator at the spaceport, and the vehicle that company employees for suborbital flight will also need to be approved and licensed. So they're just building the facility right now. And then they'll have to have the contractors that are going to build these planes, like we got Delta and American Airlines. They're going to have to apply for a license and get approved to do that. So here's another map. Looks very convenient, doesn't it, folks? Convenience. That's what we need. And then they also said offers hundreds of acres of development opportunity just 30 minutes from downtown Denver. We can see the future is in place.
Uh-huh. Well, we'll see.
Oh, yeah, that sounds good.